Oh, where do I begin? I wanted to like this thing. Really, I did. I can't express to you how excited I was that a series was being put out there in 2026 in the film noir style in optional black and white. Now, I guess my harsh criticisms are coming from a place of my being a classic film noir enjoyer of 10 years or more. Any well-known noir thriller from the silver screen era, you name it, I've probably seen it. I guess that makes me a nerd. So naturally, I went into this thing with my expectations pretty high, which was probably my first mistake.
Oh my god, plaster.
Alright, so what's wrong with it? Basically, Nicolas Cage plays a Walmart Humphrey Bogart in a show that tries so hard to rip off every classic noir film ever made in the 1940s. While we're on the subject, episode 1 mentions they're currently going through a depression, which is just historically inaccurate when you consider the time period this show tries to present itself in. It's actually the 1940s. I mean, just look at the clothes, the cars, the Tommy guns. It's all the 1940s, come on. Clearly not enough research was done. The acting, right away, the acting really turned me off. It was the same kind of like Marvel Cinematic Universe type garbage, the same type of forced humor made worse by the same crappy writing that might as well have been written by your 12-year-old. It was kind of disappointing. Gosh, watch a real hardcore film noir, listen to the witty banter and clever dialogue exchanges, and you'll realize just what a total miss Spider-Noir really is. And storytelling. Right off the bat, the introduction is the typical exposition dumping, telling the audience everything up front that Hollywood likes to do these days because apparently they consider modern audiences to be too freaking stupid to figure something out by simply observing it with their own two eyes on a screen, which is literally the point of visual storytelling. If you want good examples of film noir that truly represent and do justice to the genre, here are a few recommendations. First of all, and I cannot express this enough, not this. Okay, a few recommendations just right off the top of my head. Casablanca, The Maltese Falcon, The Big Sleep, All Through the Night, Dark Passage, Little Giant, Bullets and Ballots, to name a few. There's so many great film noir movies out there. You're sleeping on them. Check them out. Even Spider-Noir's street name is ripped off from a character Bogart plays in The Big Sleep, where he goes by the nickname Doghouse Riley, and also happens to be a private detective.
You're a private detective. I didn't know they existed except in books, or else they were greasy little men snooping around hotel corridors. Ah, you're a mess, aren't you?
I'm not very tall either. Next time I'll come on stilts, wear a white tie, and carry a tennis racket.
I doubt if even that would help.
Not to mention The Maltese Falcon, where Bogart again plays a private detective and has a witty secretary. Except in that film, Bogart's character is allowed to be the professional without having his secretary spoon-feed him the answers and act like his mother. Listen, I don't care if you borrow ideas. That's great. Just don't trash the originals with abject mediocrity. That's all I ask, really. Okay, that's really about all I had. I'm just gonna sit back and wait for the hate comments to roll in. The, why don't you like it? It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. That's fine if you like it. I'm not coming for you. This is just my opinion as somebody who's watched, like, ancient, archaic cinema for the last decade. This is just where I'm coming from. And I'm also, just throwing some ideas out there if you're bored one day and want to, dabble into a new genre. Check it out. I highly recommend it. No shade. Just my opinion.
Do you sometimes wonder if it's worth all this? I mean, what you're fighting for? Might as well question why we breathe.